Oh my gosh, I didn't even do my eyebrows. That's one thing I forgot about. Another thing I forgot to do is highlight. You know what? Today is not the one for me. Today is not the one. But yeah, we just got to the Ivy in Chelsea. It's so nice in here. Like, we're sat in such a nice, like, little booth. Cute. So guys, just for reference, this is the brunch menu. Everything, the mains are about, those are the prices for the mains. It's not too bad. We just ordered our food. I'm here with my friend Evelyn. Say hi. And Tina, you guys have met her before. The waitress is so lovely. Look what she did for me. She like, because I'm gluten free, she like wrote down everything that I can have. Oh, that's so sweet, because the menu is quite big and I was like, what can I have that's gluten free? And she put it all in a little note, bless her. Lovely service so far. And we got our coffee. I got a caramel latte and oh my god,
mint hot chocolates.
That looks rich, like
very nice.
Oh my god. I got the avocado Benedict with gluten-free toast. But I can't have the chips, so instead of the chips I'm getting the extra virgin olive oil mashed potato, so that should be good. And I also got the prawn cocktails as a starter, so I'm ready to eat. Look how much I got. That's the mashed potato, and I got this gorgeous prawn cocktail. Wow. And Tina, what did you get?
Eggs Royale with some chips on the side. Your one looks 10 out of 10. I mean,
Look at that prawn. That's a prawn for me. There, that looks so good. Hi guys, so we are talking about the book Verity by Colleen Hoover, and Tina's gonna go first, so take it away.
Take it away.
She didn't like it, so.
Okay then. So first things first, yeah. I think Verity had to die, because I'm not being funny. Don't mess around like that, right? You don't pretend to like, okay, I'm gonna write this to get into my character so I can write my book, and then it feels so real. Like, to be honest, she was dumb. Like, I'm not sad for her. Like, I'm glad she died. She should have died. Honestly.
You're so anti.
I am so anti her. She was
Like,
annoying.
before they beep,
It's fine, just say it.
I think things happen too quickly. I wanted her to have more than monologues, so I want her to explain herself. I feel like they didn't give her a chance to say anything, they just killed her.
She had chances though. She could have said the truth.
Couldn't, because he killed her.
Times.
No,
before that,
But I think that's because like, she knew that as soon as she started talking, so just dead her. She was just waiting for an opportunity to run away with David. Like,
yeah. I don't know. I feel like if I was in her shoes, I would have just been like, listen, I'm writing some crazy ass book. This is what I'm doing. I know it's gonna look like you're gonna find some manuscript. Like, I know it's gonna look like I'm cuckoo, but actually that's not the truth. Then just let your fucking husband know. Jesus, such a dumbass. But imagine,
Imagine you didn't know that it was going to be found, like you hid it. Would you still tell someone? No.
but why even do that? I'm not being funny. When you're writing, right?
Yeah.
Like, why would you have to go to those lengths to get into some kind of a character?
Because she wants to write villainous characters, and to do that she needs to write.
Well, maybe she's not a good writer then, because clearly she can't.
No,
she has to,
she is. Because I believe that. I believe that. You don't believe in the whole beginning bit. Like,
the whole time we reading So Be It.
Yeah.
I believe it.
The whole time I was reading, I was thinking she's this evil woman who murdered her children.
Yo,
Wait,
the part that stopped me was that she tried to force herself to have an abortion, a miscarriage.
I think that she's fucking herself.
And it scarred her baby.
You know which other bit completely like fucking put me in awe, like crazy, was the bit where she tried to like gag her daughter and stop her from, like, when she stuck her fingers in her new baby's mouth. Like, some of the things that happen in this book are so twisty.
Yeah, no, when she tried to kill her baby, when she tried to drown her.
Oh yeah.
That was really sad.
Do you know what got me? The bit that got me was I tried to say, but not too loud, just in case she hears me.
It's a good one live, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, that is so deep, like, nah, stuff, yeah. It had me questioning, like, fucking hell, is there actually people out there like this?
Well, this is what I mean. She was too upset with her husband.
She was really upset.
Okay, she needed like some kind of she needed to go to therapy. Let's face it, she was not okay. Like,
But the thing is like, she was just such a, she reminds me of like an untrustworthy narrator. Because that's basically what you think like she is, right? But the way she went about it, I was like, holy shit, yeah. I even took notes. I was writing down notes every single chapter. It was so twisty and like, I was like, ooh, but it was disturbing.
it was disturbing.
It was disturbing.
The beginning of the book, it was quite slow for me, and I feel like everything happened like kind of like 70% in, I would say, which I like. I like the ending of it because I was like, oh my god, there's this twist, this twist, this twist. But then the beginning of the book, it felt so. I don't know about you.
What happened in the beginning of the book? Hold on, let me get my
When there was an accident, how they met, and obviously she was trying to.
Chapter 1, are you done? Yeah, I actually did.
I mean, that's what it was good.
Chapter 1 was big.
When the accident and like they met up.
The blood, the freaking skull on the wheel.
And the fact that like, what, it's like he was looking for someone to write, and they just happened to bump into her, but they didn't know each other.
Exactly.
I don't know, like, because the beginning I was kind of like, meh. I was like, okay, accident, okay. Really, for me, it hit like when it was like I said, like at the end of the book where really everything started going down. And then when they murdered her, right? Because they were like, oh no, she's dangerous. I was like, okay, that was cool. I was thinking, what would I do in that situation? Would I actually go to those lengths if you know someone's? Because they were under the impression that the kids were killed by her.
Yeah.
So I would be like, well, it almost made it justifiable for me. Because it was like, well, if somebody kills children, my children, yeah, I'd probably be doing the same. But then they didn't have any proof apart from the manuscript thing, right?
You know what, yeah, I really believe that girl, I don't even know her name, not Verity, the other girl, Lowen, yeah, had such a big influence on the husband. Because if she kept her mouth shut, like, she was, every single chapter, she was like, I think I saw her move, and she was obsessed with Verity, like, it's her chill.
But they were also, she liked the seed, right?
Yeah, but to be honest, yeah, I don't blame him for that, because Verity was such a bitch.
She deserved to die.
Like, she didn't deserve to die.
She deserved to die.
But do you know what, yeah, if I put it into perspective, I'm getting my thoughts a bit muddled. She wasn't a bitch, because clearly she did love her kids.
Yeah.
So what did she do wrong? She pretended at the end.
The manuscript
Why did she have to do that? Like, this
Mate, okay, let me put this into perspective for you, yeah? Your husband, God forbid, okay? Your husband, yeah, tries to fucking run you over. He's the only person you have, okay? What, you're gonna come back, babe, I made it out alive, I'm so glad. He's gonna stab you to death next. Like, what's he gonna do? No, you play it up. Yeah, you play it up, and you got kids with him, and the kids are with him.
And I call the police. I don't even do this for.
You call the police and tell them what? Do you think they're gonna believe you when you got manuscripts at yard?
Yeah, the manuscript. That's the thing, though, the manuscript.
How are you gonna burn it? How are you gonna go back to the house? How are you gonna go to burn it?
Burn it. What kind of nonsense is this? It's like, listen, call the popo. Call them. Call them.
What is this?
Then he can twist it and make it look like she could pop up on purpose.
And if they quiz the kid, the little boy's gonna be like, she's always to hold my breath.
Yeah.
And that could get misconstrued, you know? I understand that though, because he's trying to keep it in, but he wants to open up, right? But Verity's probably telling him, don't say anything. I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was crazy from the get-go.
Yeah.
The boy.
I never knew that he was talking to Verity, actually talking to Verity. I thought, oh, he's making it up, it's his imagination.
No, I believed him, and that's what made me realise that maybe Verity, she's there, if she's pretending. But I thought she would like someone smoked, tried to kill Lowen or something like that. But none of that happened. It just killed her, and that was it.
But you have to be like a bit crazy though to pretend like that. I would never be able to pretend like that. Can you imagine knowing that your husband?
But you have to pretend like that.
Nah, I would call the police. I'd be like, hello, police.
For me, yeah, it's the same in like, I'm seeing it as in like, what do you call that? I'm seeing it, yeah, in an abusive relationship, for example. The woman never calls like the police. Like, not never, but it's less likely.
We take a stand against the men.
Yeah,
it's about time.
But like, if you got kids, you're gonna be in it, you know what I mean? Until like you can get a way out.
But this is, she basically was at fault for her own death. I'm not being funny. Like, had she not done it, had she done it a bit differently, she might still be alive. No?
I'm not blaming Verity, I'm blaming the husband. Had she let her explain, that all of that could have been avoided.
Well, it's been a manuscript. But it's just the fact that the manuscript is like, it's a bit too realistic.
That's why she's a good writer, isn't it?
It's a bit too realistic.
But you know what that gets me as well is the fact that like, yeah, it's realistic, but you as my husband, if my husband believed some fucking manuscript, yeah, and he knew me for so many years, I'd be like, how dare you think that I would kill my own kids?
Yeah.
If I didn't, like, you know what I mean?
He knew she was a writer anyway, right?
Yeah.
So what, this is what I don't, that's why I felt like it was not realistic for me, because I'm like, well, you know your wife is a writer, and okay, she has this manuscript lying around, but why would you believe that? She's a writer.
Let me tell you why. He's got the devil on his shoulder by the name of, what's her name, Louise? Lowen. That is why. That is why. Because Lowen was given it the big one. You know what? If anything, the villain is Lowen. Mind your business. Why even snooping around?
She wanted that.
She wanted that. Oh, it was steamy though, wasn't it? Like every chapter had steam. Every chapter.
I like that.
All the time.
Yeah.
Literally, like, something was going down.
Yeah, it's so true. You know what? Let me try this angle here. Could I get us all in it? If I do that. Where the fuck do I need to place this shit? Good one. It's not gonna work, is it? Wait, should I like put it here? But then you won't be able to hear us, I don't think.
Had there been the same pace, because it started pacing like crazy at the end of the book. And it would have been like that from the get-go, I would have been like, yeah, it's higher rating. But
To be honest though, for me, I'm not gonna lie, it was a good pace. Because like, yeah, for me personally, it was a good pace. Because like, the beginning few chapters, that thing went off, you know, with the guy getting killed. It was good for me. And then like the manuscript, at the traffic light when she was waiting there, and then the guy got run over.
oh yeah, okay.
Like, for me,
That was random though.
That was
Yeah,
so
it was
There was
random.
nothing else connected to it. But, you know.
yeah, that was a bit random. Yeah, how do you think the author did that? Oh, but then how else would they meet? You know, it's kind of like a meet. And also, I'm not being funny, you just met the guy, you're going in the toilet stall with him.
And getting undressed.
And get undressed.
It's a bit much.
But I felt like there was a lot going on, because even in the first few chapters she's already tried to sabotage her daughters once or twice, like, you know what I mean, already by it, because that thing when she puts that thing up her and she was pregnant, that happened early on, wasn't it? And then what else did she do? And then she also tried to gag the girl.
And then the whole session of chatting, the viewer.
Yeah, why was she obsessed with one and not the other? And they're twins.
That was weird.
Oh, the fact that, you know what, I felt like crying in one bit, you know, because like, I just felt like the girl was getting bullied by her mum.
She was. She was.
She's like,
She
oh,
was.
you're happy that your twin sister died, aren't you? Like, that was not nice. She's already dealing with trauma, like.
And that's why I thought she had to die. She just had to die. I'm not
But that's cheap, remember, that didn't happen.
You're gonna leave child with a trauma for the rest of their
But that didn't even happen, Tina. I feel like you can't distinguish what happened and what didn't happen. You're just so set on hating Verity.
But I feel like because I think on the last chapter that we came to realise who she was,
Yeah,
you sort of hate her already and just like, you don't want to give her a chance.
yeah. It's because there's just so so many chapters where she's just a bad guy.
Even like drowning her own daughter. That part made me sad because obviously homegirl was just sitting there enjoying the scenery, and then mum just sets it up and calls her. And the fact that when like she's trying to rescue her, and she's just like, oh, like you can tell she was planning it had to look like she was like trying. Yeah. Literally like getting out of breath. So just like
that was malicious.
when she said she gets a bonus point if she goes home in the ambulance.
Yeah.
she gets a bonus point.
So true, she literally said that. She was like thinking ahead already of like what she's gonna tell the police and like what she's gonna do. Like even the boy, she sent the boy to go and ring the father so that he doesn't see her like just standing there not saving the daughter.
The way she planned it out sometimes is just like it's too, yes, it's meant to be like a character, but it's just too real.
She was just a very hateable character, I'm not gonna lie. But the way that I've got to appreciate the way that Colleen Hoover made us hate her so much. I've never hated a character more.
Yeah.
But the thing is, our hate isn't even justifiable because she's not even like that in the first place.
She's not. It was an interesting concept for a book. It was a thing. Like, I've never heard of this kind of like storyline. Like, okay, you have like fictional books about authors, right? But not like this. This was very twisty. Like, very just like intense.
Yeah. I feel like there was like sort of an atmosphere about it as well. It was like eerie and the house and everything, you know? Yeah. I couldn't believe when she set up the monitor in Verity's room. I was like, gee, that's something I would do though. Like if we had suspicion.
Yeah. But I sort of like I was anticipating Verity attacking her at some point.
I had my apprehensions on low and I didn't trust her at first. I was like, all this sleepwalking, all this like,
are you gonna have her own issues with her own parents anyway? Like, or they didn't trust her or something?
Yeah, she had to go to therapy, didn't she? But like over what?
I think sleepwalking one day got really bad.
Oh yeah, the sleepwalking. Yeah.
And she thought that she was like low in her life.
Her and her mum didn't have a relationship as well, a good relationship.
Just be honest, because I feel like had she been honest, maybe.
Who's given her the chance to be honest? Just no. Say that again. With frustration in Tina's eyes.
Woman, what do you mean for yourself? She needs to open her mouth.
He didn't give her a chance to open her mouth though, innit?
She didn't take a chance. She didn't take a chance.
What she knows that if she opens her mouth, she dies.
Because you already tried to kill her once.
When you stab him, I don't know. Oh my God. Talk and like,
That's how you know, look. All of you that said it, hold on, let me break it down right now. You guys said, why didn't she stab him? Why, you know, she didn't even attack Lowen, like why didn't she do this? Why didn't... That just shows you she's a good law-abiding citizen. She's not as evil.
She's an idiot. She died. That's the problem. Yes, she's a good law-abiding citizen. She's an idiot though. Like,
she loved him. She's a good person. She's not.
But is she though? Because now I'm like the character that she made it seem was obsessed about Jeremy, but maybe she wasn't. Because I can't lie, I thought she was obsessed with him. I was like, you need help.
Yeah.
Jeremy should be everything to you.
Yeah. Do you know what? Maybe what would have eased our minds a little bit is if we got a little montage at the end of, you know, going flashback of how she actually is with the kids and Jeremy as well. If she was all loving, then we can accept it, we can understand it, you know.
And we have no idea. All we know is that she hated Harper, chatting. But we don't know what's real.
She loved them and like, you know, she cared for them. Like, how could you think that I would kill those girls, yada yada? But we didn't actually get to see it in action. Maybe that wouldn't help. But at the same time though, right? At the same time, the author did that on purpose so that we talk like this.
Yeah.
We don't know what to believe, what's true and what's not. So it's discussions, you know?
I mean, I don't know much about kids, right? I don't have any siblings, my backstory. No siblings, don't know anything about kids.
Yeah.
I haven't dealt with kids. But I would imagine you would talk to a kid like you know, you would explain the situation. Don't keep them in the dark. Like if the dad is crazy, I would be like, listen, your daddy has lost the plot. We need to escape. We're gonna call the police.
But then I would never trust my cousins like that. No, they're big mouths.
5-year-olds, the thing is that they say things they don't know.
They're literally, you
I'll give you a
I'll
sweet.
give you a sweet. Tell me what your mummy said.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
They'll blurt it all out.
What I realised with this, they either big liars or top snakes. There's no in between. They either lie completely or they tell it all. Like there's just no in between.
Yeah.
So like with Drew, I knew he had to the truth. So to stop himself, he cut himself.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not supposed to say it, but
Quite sad though, isn't it? The position she put him in. Because it's like, as a kid, he should just live free, not have to worry about what he can and can't say.
That's why I feel so bad for the kids, because it's like they shouldn't even be traumatized like that. Like traumatize them later. Like they're gonna get traumatized by life anyway. Like but not when they're so little.
yeah.
And then your mum is just like
But to be fair, like,
playing along.
she did say the only reason why she told him was because he's a kid and they're gonna think, oh, it's his imagination.
Yeah,
I
which is
thought that
true.
too, yeah.
Like when he was like waving at her by the window or things like that, like do you remember when she was upstairs? And obviously Drew was waving to someone and she's thinking like, who are you waving at?
That was scary.
That book was creepy though.
Haunting, yeah.
Those moments I was just like, I want to hear more, but it's kind of scary.
I think it was definitely. It was very dark. Like it's very twisted.
Yeah.
To the point where you were literally confused the whole time. You were like, is she really?
You didn't know who to trust, yeah.
You know, crazy. And then when they killed her, I was like, oh, good riddance. Like maybe she actually, like, you know what I mean? Like was cuckoo. And then in the end, they're like, oh yeah, no, it's just a manuscript. I was like, oh,
Yeah. They killed her too soon.
Do you know what, yeah? I was really happy when they killed her, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yeah, cheering. But then, right, you're happy, you're in your blissful moment, like, yes, they finally got their revenge, like, they did it together as well, which is cute, and they're not gonna get, you know, there's no repercussions because they did it in a way that it's like, you know, smart. I was like cheering them on, I was like, yes, yes, yes. But then the twist comes. You know, I did not see that coming whatsoever, which is great. Which was great.
They'll just end up together happily ever after. I thought
Now
that was
it's
crazy.
like, who do we not trust? Because I don't trust Jeremy anymore. And Lowen is a fucking idiot. But going, she's pregnant as well, putting herself at risk. If I found out yet that my husband to be, not even husband, boyfriend, who I'm having a kid with, okay, and has a kid already, and he tried to kill his ex-wife, you think I'm gonna be all buddy-buddy? No, I would get out. Use my brain, right? Use my brain. Take his kids. Yeah. Do some tactic. Look, she's like, no, I'm gonna love him for.
Don't think about it. I don't think she has an option because if everything that Verity is saying is true, that means Jeremy is very dangerous.
Yeah.
And if Jeremy finds out what Lowen knows about the truth,
He might kill her too. Because he said, remember, from this day on, we don't talk about what happened with Verity.
Yeah. Like I feel like he's
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, they did say that.
She's trapped too. She thought she was doing freedom, but
Yeah. She's trapped too.
True.
But then again, yeah, it's like, is she trapped though? Because technically he committed that crime, right? Because he thought that Verity killed his girl. So it's not because he's malicious, it's, he had a reason for doing that.
Which is justified, right?
It's justified, so he's not dangerous then.
I thought
Because
he did try to kill her the first time.
Yeah, in the
He never got to read the letter, did he? So
No.
it's the girl who kept chatting in his ear, and she was like, oh look what she did, look. And that's why he was like, yeah, oh my gosh, he read that manuscript, and he's like, shit, she's killed my kids,
You know what
you know?
though? I just clocked something, guys.
yeah.
What?
Wait,
No, but
he saw the manuscripts first.
I think the fact that he pretended not to know.
That shows me he did it, he's malicious.
Yeah. He has a very conscience.
Because he could have told her, like, yeah, she's paralyzed like this because of the fact that I tried to run her in the tree. Because did she question it? Did she low and question why is Verity like this?
I don't remember.
No, I think this was the story of her.
What did he tell her? Oh, he lied about it as well. He said she crashed the car. No, you know what, the more this is why I love book club, because we can talk about it and dissect things. But like, the more I talk about it, the more,
I think my rating has changed, certainly.
yeah.
Because
You hated it.
at first, like, I was like, oh yeah, like I didn't really enjoy it, so I already rated it on the Goodreads, but I shouldn't have done that. I should have held on, because now talking about it, I'm like, no, actually, it's a bit higher rating.
Like if we compare it to the other thrillers we've read, I think this is the most malicious, calculating, twisty.
It's very calculated.
Yeah.
It's just like plot twist within the plot twist within the plot twist.
And we haven't actually read a book that there's a manuscript, like someone's diary or someone's, you know, like whatever their thoughts within the book. Like, that was very clever. The audiobook is really good as well. Did you listen to it?
Yeah. I think I didn't like the lady narrator. Narrated that. I think that was
Especially when she done Jeremy's voice. I was like, come on man, try better.
I didn't like that. Yeah, no, I didn't like that. I was like,
Yeah, no, but it was, I really enjoyed it. No, but Jeremy, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm thinking like, what else did he do that I just completely looked past?
I think what was so wrong from both of them was the fact that they were cheating while she's basically bedbound, right?
But is it really cheating? I mean, she's not really there. I mean,
Yeah, technically he needs to live his life as well.
No, but I wouldn't feel comfortable to be like coming to a guy's place, right? And then the wife is there bedbound, and then we're just like sleeping down. I would be like, at least let's go somewhere outside. Like, she's right there.
Do you know what got me, yeah? I was like, savage! When Lowen was like, go into Verity, I'm gonna fuck your husband in your bed. I was like,
yeah.
At that point,
uncalled for.
At that point, I thought Verity was gonna like stand up
Yeah,
and
me
stab her.
too.
But nothing like that happened. Verity just wet herself.
Yeah.
Or like when she was on the bed, the headboard.
Doesn't that make you feel sorry though? Like,
I feel sorry for Verity.
Verity, yeah. I feel a bit sorry for Verity because she's put in that predicament.
But I only feel sorry for her at the end.
She's in that predicament because she's done. She should have said ages ago.
You cannot tell me
the truth. The truth shall set you free. Come on.
if your husband believes that you can kill your daughters, he's not he's not enough to be your husband. Like, he shouldn't be your husband. If he thinks you can commit murder like that for your own blood.
Seen those red flags before. How is it that she's surprised that he believes there's something wrong with the relationship there?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, mate. I thought it was really good.
I think I've enjoyed it now more when I've talked to you guys about it, because when I was reading it on my own and I didn't discuss it with anyone, I was just like, yeah, not really for me. But I can see now like all the like good plots and twists and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is really bad to say, but I can see this somehow happening in real life as well. That's the scariest thing about the whole pregnancy thing. She was like, oh, pregnant, but she wasn't.
Yeah.
And then she was like, yeah, you know what, a pregnancy is easy to fake, and a miscarriage is even easier to fake. I was like,
There's people like in the world that think
like that.
I think that's kind of realistic.
Like, damn, to keep a man, you know, there's people like that.
But the thing is, he wasn't even all that, was he? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, he wasn't portrayed as like this sexy stallion of a man. Like,
All he knew was to lay down and get a blowjob. I mean,
Yeah,
that's all he did.
exactly.
It's not like
That's all he did.
It's not like he did things for her.
no.
He was just receiving things.
Had he been portrayed in a book like, oh yeah, like he walks in, there's a presence, or like, oh yeah, he, like more descriptive about him and like made him very like super attractive, then I'd be like, okay, all right.
You know what though? I have a question for you guys, yeah? My question is, my question is, imagine you were in that house, right? Say, you know, we're not writers, so maybe like babysitting someone's kid or whatever, right? And you're in like Lowen's predicament where Verity starts to, you know, you're a bit suspicious of things and like you think that she's walking or you think you've seen her or whatever, yeah? Do you mind your own business, or do you tell like the father or like the husband or whatever like your concerns? Do you share your concerns with him? And realistically,
Realistically, I'm not saying him until I have evidence. I'm getting my phone, I'm gonna try to get evidence.
Yeah.
If not, if she catches me, I'm leaving. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll actually leave.
Yeah.
Because the way Verity was, like, you know when they were kissing and then she could see her by the top of the stairs?
Yeah.
But like when they were in the bedroom and they got locked and they didn't know if it was someone that got from outside.
When things start,
if I can't get through, I'm leaving. I'm so sorry. But I'm leaving. What would you do?
The same. The same, because it's like, it's not my business. If it's life-threatening, but I need to have the evidence. I can't just be like, oh yeah, like he did this or this, but then I don't have any proof. I think like I would do the same as well, to be honest.
You know what, yeah? I'm not gonna lie.
What would you do?
I'd start like making a prayer, first of all.
Okay.
I'd be thinking it's paranormal activity. If a lock locks, yeah, I wouldn't automatically think like Verity, you know, because she's bedbound and that. I'd be thinking there's a ghost situation, there's some kind of a situation that, you know what I mean?
Especially it being a big house like
yeah, creepy, eerie vibes as well. But I think I would say something. If I had feelings for the guy, like that's a bit different as well. If I had feelings, then I would say something. But if not, I'd be like, peace, listen, there's too much going on here that I don't know about, so see you later.
I mean, honestly, like, the first day,
Pack your bags and leave.
she didn't really have anywhere to go. I remember she was
Oh yeah.
You almost thought that it might be supernatural stuff happening as well, right? I really kind of forgot about that.
Yeah.
In that case, I would probably also be like, where's the holy water?
Exactly.
Splash here, splash here.
100%.
I'd just be at the house. I'd be like, I'm going. Peace out. I'm not dealing with this.
It's not that deep, innit? Like, but it's your job though. That's the only job you currently have as well. Like,
and then she's gonna get big money. That's the thing.
yeah, exactly.
Did they say how much
She's earning. Did she even get paid?
did you even get paid after all of that?
Actually, I don't think so.
So, I read one book by Colleen Hoover before, which was called Layla, and that one, didn't like it, dead. You know, it was supposed to be a thriller, like a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
Absolutely dead. Wouldn't recommend it. Don't read it. Like, it's not worth your time. It's literally not worth your time. Don't do it.
Yeah.
And then I read this, I started reading this, and I thought, oh my gosh, what if it's going to be the same? What if it's going to be disappointing again? And then when I was reading it, I was like, But then there's such a big difference between the books now. Now that I've discussed it with you guys, it's like such a massive,
So did you like this one more than Layla?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, cool.
Layla is a waste of time. If you want to waste your time, go ahead.
Yeah.
Do it, right? But it was just...
Not the one. Yeah.
This had so many twists and turns.
It did. It had a lot of twists and turns. Like, it was good. I enjoyed it. Oh yeah, we didn't even discuss the fact that Chatty died from a nut allergy. What did you guys think of that?
So sad that she blamed Martha for it.
Yeah.
It was so sad. A nut allergy.
Yeah.
It was so sad how she just immediately blamed Martha about it.
That nanny that she had.
Her friends, like, yeah,
We went for a sleepover.
yeah, and they went to get some snacks.
Yeah, had some snacks and then in the morning
Justin.
and the mum usually, like, her first instinct was, oh, Harper had to do something about it.
Yeah.
To protect my... Why was she so obsessed with Justin?
You know what?
Why was she so obsessed with him?
The reason why they wanted to show the obsession with Justin was because favoritism, right? And a normal parent wouldn't typically say they have favorites. So they wanted Verity to be the bad guy, right? So technically, by her saying Justin was the favorite, she's the bad guy.
You can't be doing that just for the book. Oh yeah, I want to write a sick book with a sick villain. Okay, do like the other people do it. Like, why do you have to go like this?
She really dived into her character, like,
Yeah.
it was unreal.
It was really, really good. I enjoyed it. We believed it. At the end of the day, we fell for it. We fell for it. So clearly, Colleen Hoover did something right, you know? Someone said the ending was low-key a cliffhanger.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
I feel like I needed more.
Yeah, we needed more.
I just had questions like, so does Jeremy find out about the second letter? Like,
Probably not. I think she ripped it up, no? Or she put it back or something.
Does it mean that she was innocent the whole time?
She was innocent, yeah.
Yeah, but that's something that we can assume. That's not what we were told. We have to just assume that she was innocent.
She said she loved her daughters.
Yeah, but
You
But
don't
in the manuscripts,
do that.
that.
The manuscript's a little bit too raw
If
for
you
me.
really, really love your kids, would you ever pretend like that? That's a bit twisty. I'm not being funny. Like
Maybe like one or two manuscripts, but she had a couple.
Yeah, she had like,
She really delved into the villainous thing, but like she took it to a whole other level, which is like a bit unhealthy. And it's like, no wonder why we're questioning whether she really actually loved her kids, because it's like, well, would you really go to that length?
Yeah, exactly.
I would never do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. This review actually is really good. It's by a girl called Chai. It's really, really long. Like, check it out on Goodreads if you want to have a good read. Basically, she said, oh my god, the ending, it struck me backhanded. Verity offers you no solidity. I can't read. Wait, hold on a minute. Verity offers you no solidity. Why can't I say it all together? Let's try again. Verity offers you no solidity of truth that you could hold in your hands. And that's true.
It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Exactly. Everything I've read up to that point felt like a false memory, and I was left shaking with my fist at the whole book for leaving me on such a hideous note as it did.
Yeah, no, that last chapter.
Yeah. What would you guys rate Verity then?
Okay, so I rated it. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I rated it a 2 out of 5.
That's low.
That is hard. On my own. But now that we've talked about it, I've rated a 4. So this has changed the whole setting for me.
4 out of 5.
It's a big jump. It's a big jump because I feel like we've discussed it, and it's like it is really, really good book. You know, and
what you get is short.
what you get. Yeah, exactly. It's like a really good. If you want like plot twists and a lot of them, you should read this one. It really helps when you talk about it.
You really see like how outrageous some of the things that she was doing is, you know?
It was absolutely.
As soon as she tried to have an abortion, and she was crazy. I knew she was crazy.
She hurt herself. And she was so image obsessed as well. She was like, I don't want to push the baby out because of the whole area, right? And like her stomach and this, and she didn't want to breastfeed because of
The book really made me hate her character. I still don't like her. I still disagree with what she was doing. But yeah, it's a good book. It's mad, like, cause I came here, like, I was like, 2 stars, 2 out of 5, big jump. Not gonna give any more. But yeah, no, it was good. It was good.
Eve, what about you?
See, the thing is, I really, really liked the book up until the last chapter. I feel like it just threw me off a little bit. Like the last chapter, I'd have given it a 4 out of 5. Because I got very unsettled. I do, but I just feel very.
Can't you appreciate?
Can't you appreciate?
I do, but it just left me feeling very unsettled because it's like I don't know what the truth is.
But that's the point of it, though. Like you question everything.
Yeah, but I like things set in stone.
Okay, cool.
So
I can appreciate
that.
that.
So I was just like, I was really enjoying it. So I was just like, I think it's like knowing who to blame.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, okay, A happened because of B.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's just like, how did her kids really die? Like, was the accidents just more exaggerated in the manuscripts, or did it not happen that way? I don't know. So now I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 just because the ending. But I mean, 3 out of 5 is good.
Okay. It's not a 2.
It's good.
Alright. It's not a 2.
But it's just the ending. The ending for me.
I'll take that. I'm going to personally give it, okay?
I'll say 5 out of 5. You say 5 out of 5.
What, if I say 5 out of 5?
I'll say 5 out of 5. It wasn't a 5 out of 5.
Well, if I compare it to other things we've read, okay, what else have you rated 3 stars? This one, but you gave the one 4 stars.
The one was great.
This was better than the one.
Yeah, but the one is a different genre, you know?
It's the same shit, it's thriller.
It's a bit different though.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's written differently. The one is sick. Go read it.
Read the one by John Mark. No, do you know what? If I have to rate it, right, and I'm being harsh, 4.5.
Really good
It was
book.
a really good book.
It was
short, lengthy, not lengthy as well, like a good length. Like, I'm gonna give it 5 stars, and I'm gonna say it with my whole chest. Look at Evelyn's face.
5 out of of 5.
I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 because to be fair, yeah, with the family upstairs, I gave that like a 4 and I regretted that I didn't say 5.
Yeah, family upstairs.
Family
was
upstairs.
And the family upstairs, only
Yeah.
2 oh my god moments happened. This, every chapter was oh my god. I don't know,
Yeah,
I think
but
the
beginning was slow. The beginning was a bit too slow for me.
There was a lot of oh my goodness moments for me. So that's why I'm giving it a 3. But the only reason where it's like,
But
I
technically,
can't give it full on 5.
if it was just the ending that you didn't like,
ending.
it should be a 4.
Look at her.
Because you bump, yeah,
We already bumped it up with mine.
because you bumping it down 1 for the ending. 3 is average.
3 is, you're right, okay. I'm going to change mine to 4 because you're right, only the ending. And because I'm thinking about like the other books that we read. That's the most you're getting from me, a 4.
Yeah, because the other books that we read, the other one was really good. Like Sadie, for example, this was better than Sadie.
I think so.
I don't even remember
I
seeing
feel like Sadie, the girl is the start.
What I liked about Verity though was the fact there was like steam in it as well.
Oh, there was a lot.
That's a lot of theme.
That was a lot of like,
I would
quite explicit, I'd say. Especially with the cheating bit, like she really like detailed all the whatever they were doing.
Because the way Verity was portrayed, okay, we didn't even hate Jeremy for cheating.
It's true.
We fully were like supportive of the cheating.
Yeah, can't lie. There's no one with like, there's no point I thought, oh that's bad. The whole time I thought, you know what, he deserves a bit of fun.
Exactly.
She put him through quite a bit, like all this manuscript thing that was not true, and he thought it was true, but then it was not true. It's like, well, if your wife's cuckoo and you think she's killed your kids, then
It's got Bond Girl vibes.
yeah.
I really enjoyed it. But yeah, that was our review. We chatted for so long, but yeah.
That was good.
I just got a hot chocolate and you can pour it in.
We only have the price it was ever. I actually don't know how to listen to lessons because that's why I always went chunky feel because I would be a penny. I can't do that.
It's what? It's noise. It's noise. Sorry, go on then. Go on then.
Come on here, look at this.
Wow. Oh, sorry. I'm here like, wow.
Like you never seen a quote before.
Oh my god, though, it's so nice.
I'm so cool.
Yeah, it's alright. For dinner.
What do you mean it's alright? It's actually decent.
It's really cute.
Got a bit of flowers there.
A bit.
A bit, you know, the whole room. Look at the ceiling as well.
Oh my gosh.
This bathroom is so cute.
Tina said average.
Tina said average. I don't know what you're on,
said
Tina.
average.
I love the print. And the pink marble countertops. Very nice.
Oh, very nice.
Now the next day, I'm actually on my way to go watch Les Mis in the theatre, so that should be really exciting. But yeah, I forgot to close out the video yesterday. I hope you enjoyed our little book club chat and liked seeing what we got up to at the Ivy. It was just so amazing, and the decor and the food was just 10 out of 10. I'd highly recommend it. But yeah, I hope you liked this vlog and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.